Before I start discussing the topic in this video, I'd just like to say, Happy New Year, people! Anyways, yeah, onto the video. Ever since Sonic 3 and Knuckles, there's always been a Supersonic final boss fight. That was until Sonic Colors broke that streak. Well, actually, Sonic Colors DS had a Supersonic final boss fight. I have no idea how that happened. And then Sonic Generation had a Supersonic final boss fight. Okay, I need to find a way to shorten that. Okay, how about... Okay, and then Sonic Generation had a SSFB, you know, for Supersonic final boss fight, you know? But then Sonic Lost World didn't. And ever since then, Supersonic has only ever been something which isn't part of the story. Supersonic hasn't even spoke since Unleashed. Damn. I think the main reason we don't see Supersonic involved stories anymore is because of Pontac and Graph. A story with the Chaos Emeralds would actually need thought and effort put into writing it. You would need some way for the Emeralds to be acquired. Before you guys bring up Generations, Pontac and Graph didn't actually write those stories, they just adapted it to English. The first one they actually had creative freedom with was Lost World. Anyways, if they were that desperate, they could just have Sonic have the Emeralds anyways and have a SSFB, even though that would lead to the question as to why Sonic doesn't just turn super for every single fight. But this would be a Pontac and Graph story anyways, so it's all good. Even just designing a SSFB wouldn't really be that hard. All SSFBs are is just Supersonic flying in a 3D space while dodging attacks and grabbing rings until the boss has an opening to attack. Infinite would be a perfect SSFB. Okay, that's actually getting quite annoying now. I think I'm just going to switch it back, honestly. I actually have an idea for a Supersonic final boss fight with Infinite. I might as well share it. I'll begin with unlocking the fight as it would be a secret final boss. You would need to collect all the red star rings to unlock Supersonic, like Colors and Lost World did. And then, you would select the stage of course. A cutscene would play, starting with the end of the post-credit scene, you know when Sonic started running and saying, "I'll see you later buddy" or something to the avatar. And then, Infinite suddenly appears, and Sonic is in shock. Infinite has overclocked the Phantom Ruby similar to Sonic Force's overclock mod, and is way more powerful than ever. Sonic turns super, and the fight begins. Infinite is quite a distance away from you and starts attacking with his cubes by throwing them at you. You obviously have to dodge them and get closer to Infinite to attack him. Once you reach Infinite, a QTE plays with dodging him. Similar to Dark Gaia. You eventually get a hit on him, but then Infinite creates a rift through null space. That's right, actually using it now instead of just doing like the 15 seconds I had in Forces. Actually, a fun fact, actually, null space is actually supposed to be a 30-second section.
Prison that goes on forever, huh? At least getting sent here taught me something. Nothing beats realizing that you're not alone. This isn't where we were meant to end up. Let's head back. Everyone's waiting for us. Double boost! We've got this! Keep it up, partner! Nothing can contain the two of us at max power! Not even null space!
It's still nothing though, isn't it? Yeah. Man, so much potential wasted. Anyways, Infinite creates a rift through null space to get to Green Hill and you follow. In Green Hill, Infinite takes some of the loops and throws them at you. This is basically the gimmick of the fight with Infinite, taking things from the surroundings and creating clones of them and attacking you with them. The objective is still the same, in that you must get to Infinite and QTE to attack him. After you've hit Infinite again, another rift opens to null space and goes to space. As in, not a null space and in space, I haven't made an error there. The space as in, do you know where the Death Egg is? No, basically not in Earth. The same thing happens but with asteroids, where he throws them at you and creates clones and all that. And then the next areas go as follows. Chemical Plant, Mystic Jungle, Seaside Hill. The reason I've included this is because obviously you that one time where SPO mentions Seaside Hill, before they go to Park Avenue, SPO mentions that they can't help civilians right now because they're at Seaside Hill or something, engaging forces at Seaside Hill. Don't ask me how I know the correct wording of that. Man, I played Forces too much, haven't I? I think it would be pretty cool if Infinite's damage would have caused it to freeze. And then, after Seaside Hill is Metropolis and the Eggman Empire Fortress. But, after hitting Infinite in the Eggman Empire Fortress, however, a rift opens to null space, where it does go to another location, which is where the fight will end. You follow Infinite into null space, but Infinite tries to ditch you there by leaving you behind. Isn't that what ditch means? There's another QTE, like the 60 button press with perfect Dark Gaia, and then you boost at high speeds towards Infinite. When you reach him, you boost straight into Infinite's chest, destroying the Phantom Ruby and leaving Infinite in null space, and the fight is over. The whole fight will last around 30 minutes. I know that's quite long, but I feel as if it's justified by everything you would do in the fight. And the reward for the fight would be an Infinite costume for the avatar. That's right, I think that would be pretty cool. Honestly, that's a missed opportunity I had in Forces, man. Would have been so cool to customize the avatar with like Infinite's mask and gloves and shoes and everything. Wow. Well, at least mods do that at least. Anyways, that's basically my pitch for a Supersonic boss fight in Forces. That fight really didn't take me long to come up with. and I'm sure it can't be that hard for Sega to do so too. All they need to do is program and create the fight. Let's hope that we can get one in the next game. They could even do some sort of special save to get to the Chaos Emeralds, like the 2D games, and even Heroes do. They would have to be original though. But if they do rehash, then they should handle it like Heroes did, with having some sort of half pipe, but changing the objective. I wouldn't even mind if they were 2D special saves, honestly. I just wanted it to be fun and hard at the same time, unlike Sonic 4. I find enjoyment in Episode 2 special stages, but Episode 1s are terrible. By the way, Sonic 4 Episode 2, underrated as heck. Now, we should probably talk about how Super Sonic should play. I think Sonic 4 is a good example of how Super Sonic's buffs should be. A much higher jump, faster acceleration, and, of course, invincibility. I think Sonic 4's Super Sonic is brilliant, though Tails ruins it in Episode 2 since doing team actions actually removes the super form, and it gets really annoying when, say, for example, you have your lone rings, and say there's like a tag team action thing that you need to do, and if you do the tag team action then you can't turn super again, which is really annoying. Something which I, and many of you guys, could only dream of is having Hypersonic return. Sonic 3 and Knuckles had Hypersonic's first and last appearance in the series. People are always asking Sega as to why they won't bring him back. The responses are, Sonic would be too similar to Dragon Ball Z, and there would be too many emeralds. I wouldn't know how to implement them. Obviously, by the way, I just spoke there, you can probably tell that I think that these two are weak arguments, especially that bloody second one. Like, seriously? The second one just seems like such a Sonic Team response. What do you mean? It wouldn't be that hard to implement Hypersonic. This is like it did before, 7 more special stages, and bam, job's done. It's really annoying that they come up with such lame excuses so they don't need to put more work in. Once again, it's really a shame. Just think of a villain being able to challenge Hypersonic. Or maybe Eggman getting a hold of the Super Emeralds. All that power. Or maybe Silver and Shadow could turn into Hyper Mode. Wait, maybe we could get something even further than Metal Overlord. Oh my, wow. I actually just surprised myself there. You know, that was so cool. What do you think about Sonic Mania when the Chaos Emeralds reacted with the Phantom Ruby to teleport classic Sonic to forces? Think about the Hyper Emeralds could do, Super Emeralds could do then. Wow. Man, all the endless possibilities. See what I did there? Okay, I'll shut up now. Anyways, yeah, that pretty much does it for this discussion of our boy Super Sonic. Sega, please bring him back. You better bring him back, I swear to God. And don't make us try pay for it again like the Super Sonic Enforcers. Thank God Upspot spoke up about it. Like, seriously, Super Sonic has been there since Sonic 2. Why? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Peace!